Hi everyone, this is Scott from the Kit Base. I don't usually do these kind of Steve Neal style selfies, but this is the first video of the exciting project I was talking about, and my girlfriend got me tickets for my birthday to, there's a convention about 6 hours, or about 4 hours drive away from here. It's called Armageddon Expo, and there will be a couple of Star Trek actors there, namely Karl Urban from the new Star Trek franchise, and Armin Shimmerman, who I'm most excited about. I'm really ecstatic about this. Deep Space Nine is the superior Star Trek series. The Next Generation is my favourite, but you can't beat Deep Space Nine, and Voyager was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? First few seasons are good, but the rest of it's a bit... And I get to go and meet him and get an autograph, and I thought, instead of taking something lame like an action figure up to get autographed, or something else, I thought, why don't I build a model to take up and have him sign that? I had a look on my shelf and I couldn't see a model that had much to do with DS9, so I got a Deep Space Nine model kit, which I've never built before. I've never done one of those, and I'm going to go up and give that to him for him to sign. So I've got 3 weeks. I have 3 weeks to build this model. Unfortunately I don't have enough time to light it, but that's okay. The build series will include, first of all, a kit review, which you'll see here, and the first part, which will be just basically assembly and stuff like that, and painting and just the usual kind of thing. And the end of it will be painting and maybe a road trip kind of video. Who knows? Who knows? It'll be a really exciting project anyway, and the last video will be me up in Christchurch, is where it's being held, after I've given Armin Shimmerman my model, and he'll sign it, and then it will be great and it will be awesome. I hope you guys stick around for that. It's really exciting for me. I've never met a Star Trek actor before, let alone showing them some of my art. So yeah, let's get into the kit review. Here we go, here's the Deep Space Nine model. I'll get that glue out of the way. Fairly medium-sized box, mediumly exciting box art. At least they've got some colour. God, the new box art for these kits is really dull and really depressing, just like this video. There's a bonus Defiant included. I don't know how in-depth this review is going to be or not. I think the only other review of this kit online is by Modelman Tom. On the back we have a special notation which says, injected in ABS plastic cyanoacrylate glue required. Now, I did a bit of research, and apparently this stuff will glue ABS, meaning it'll glue the styrene in the ABS product. It won't glue the ABS itself. So if this doesn't work, I'll have to order more glue, whatever. It won't be in clear. I would have almost preferred a normal kit, but this is the one that was available. It's got window decals. I'm not sure if I'll use those. They're lit, they're white. I don't really know if that'll look good against the model, because this is the actual model, and you can see they've just photoshopped the decals to glow a bit, so I really don't know what they look like on the model. Let's get this open. So yeah, you don't see this too often, but this thing is like chock full of clear plastic. It looks really confusing because you can't even see it properly. First bag is your central core. Right, central core in 2 pieces. Sorry if I'm rushing this, I only have 3 weeks. It is a little hard to make out some of the detail because it is in clear. Hopefully all the cars on the road aren't bothering the audio too much. And that's the promenade windows, oval. They look really nice lit up. Where Quarks is. I'm really excited about this. Here's the bottom. Pretty nice. I was actually pretty struck at how large this kit is. I've already opened it and taken some parts out. 2 bags for the pylons. I'll take one out so you can see them. They're all pretty much the same. Here's one of the pylons. It almost would have been a little bit easier to review this after I'd primed everything, but I can't really do that, sorry. Yeah, details a bit hard to make out. The camera doesn't know how to make out this clear plastic. But yeah, parts are there. From what I've seen, the fit is a little bit interesting. In these bags, we've also got the torpedo launch fins, which go on the habitat ring. A separate bag here with more central core pieces, what looks like ops, the deflector array. I think these are the ops parts here. Tinsy clear parts with runabouts included. The interesting thing here about the runabouts is that they're moulded in 2 parts, so you've got the main fuselage and the drive assembly. And the biggest bag holds all the docking ring arms, central core there, moulded in red. I'm really happy to see there is some really fine lines on these parts, which will aid in painting, and the fine lines I'm talking about are on these sections. You can probably make them out in between the triangle cutouts. On the studio model, these were coloured a light tan, sort of a light grey colour. Yeah, pretty cool detail. I mean, I reckon they'll look just really, really cool painted. Yeah. This is the decal sheet, pretty basic, it's just windows. Again, it will be interesting to see how good they look on the kit. And over in the corner here we have markings for the bonus Defiant, clear Defiant, which comes with the kit. So the instructions are a large 2-sided page fold out. We just got some general stuff here, promenade assembly, power core assembly, promenade and power core assembly, docking pylons, all the rings and stuff, and your main thing there. I'm just going to skim across this, because they're instructions, who cares, right? We blurb on docking port sail tower. Okay, there's sail towers. And there's ops there with your wee... Man, they're going to be small, tiny, fidgety bits, aren't they? Defiant and runabouts. And some painting suggestions, and these are templates up here for, I believe it says the expert modeler somewhere on the box. It does say that. Kind of made me laugh. And of course you got callouts for the Defiant. And here's the tiny Defiant. It's in 2 parts. I'll give you a size comparison here. About that size, pretty cool. It's not perfectly in scale, but it looks close enough. I believe this is 2500 scale, and the Deep Space Nine station itself is like 1:3390 scale or something like that. This has really accurate forms on it. Well, this little thing's way more accurate than the AMT model, which originally was going to be my first build after my Reliant. But as you can see, I'm sidetracked. Plenty of room for lighting, especially in the engines. Nacelles, pardon. Yeah, pretty cool detail. And it definitely has that right curvature for the Defiant. Some cool detail overall. Pretty cool that they included this. There are a couple of, it's not just two pieces, I just remembered there are insert pieces for the nacelle caps. Let's not forget about those. So there's kind of a rough idea of the size. That's my hand, pretty big. It's going to be a pretty impressive display when it's finished. I hope Armin enjoys signing it. I hope for my own selfish sake that he doesn't get too many models and he just gets action figures and stuff like that. It'll be fun anyway. I'm very, very excited. Sorry if this seemed a little rushed. I just really need to get into building it so that I can spend the bulk of the time painting everything. Before I forget, that's what the Defiant looks like in relation to the rest of the model. Pretty cool idea, really. Hope you enjoyed this really quick cutthroat review. Subscribe just so you can catch my other videos. Let me know what you think, etc, etc. Thanks for watching the kit base.